what is landlord and vendor farming?
So we use it. The hardest part for us as estate agents is having the content. That's the hard bit. So that's what we get from you that works really, really well. The key to having successful landlord farming is using that content correctly, because I think some people get it and probably don't use it, or put it into an email and send it out to a database, and we've been guilty of that in the past, and we're constantly improving. But we've had the best results where we've got that content and then recorded a video as well. So literally put it on auto cue, and there's some software you can get to put on your phone or iPad or laptop to read it. Because I know when I get an email, if it's just a whole load of words, personally, I'm going, I don't want to read all that. But if there's a video, I'll go play. Now, some people love the words and some people love the video. So I'll press play and watch it. And also you've seen a person and you'll get to like, know and trust them. And we've got a virtual assistant in the Philippines, and we say to her, take the audio of that video,
yes,
turn it into a podcast. So she'll turn it into a podcast. So that email can now go out with the text, the video, and the podcast, and they can take their choice. Because if I was driving to work, I'm not going to be able to watch the video, but I can press play and listen to a podcast, or if I'm going for a walk. And then we can put that content into a printed material, so a leaflet, and deliver that to people who are selling or want to sell. And then we can use that content on a blog, and again we have the text, the video, and the podcast, and then that blog can be promoted on social media. So the video goes on YouTube, the blog will be going shared on Facebook and Twitter, and so it's not just the content, which is the hard bit, and all those things sound like a lot of work, but once you've done the video, the rest can be done by a virtual assistant.
For those that might not know what the content is, what is the content? I know what it is because I write it, but some guys out there might not know what it is.
Okay, so I think it's fair to say that that most people are interested. Well, so let me go back. The problem with a lot of estate agents, to promote ourselves, we're saying how good we are. We're saying that we've sold the most, we've been open the longest, and we've got the most awards, and we're the best. And I think that just a lot of people switch off because they're seeing so many adverts every day. They just switch off to them. You know, you don't see the adverts on the page when you're on the internet, or when it's on the TV, you're fast forwarding or pausing. So people are switching off to adverts. And it's a bit like when you meet someone in a party and all they're doing is talking about themselves, saying how good they are. You're thinking, what a, not, and you're not interested in them. But imagine you're going to a party and that person is talking about things you're interested in. And I use the 3 E's. It's engaging, it's educational, and it's entertaining. And they're more likely to capture the people's audience. And they say, what do you think to that guy? Yeah, really interesting. I liked him. So that's what we're doing with our estate agency. Using your content, we're giving them information that they're going to be interested in. Stuff that they're going to be, and it could be house prices and how many transactions there are, but it doesn't have to be that. But the point is, we're not saying about our estate agency how good we are. We're talking about their market or their area or
the local property market. What's happening to prices and rents and yields, and that's getting you the results. Well, I think you've got 5 offices that you now employ me on.
Yes,
so,
yes, and that's growing all the time because more people are going. I get how to, because everyone goes, oh, I'll just write it myself. I'll just do it, and then never get round to it, and it's not very good. And it's worth paying you so that we can just have the content, and then we can go, right, let's just use this in all different mediums, printed, video, podcast.
Okay, so obviously I only work, well, you know this, but some people, I only work for one agent in one town. What would you say to any agent who I haven't got a client in, who you think should they consider doing landlord farming? I mean, vendor farming? And it works for both resi sales and lettings, doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, we use it in sales and lettings, and it works for both. It's an essential part of our marketing, promoting our business. Every estate agency needs to be investing in themselves, promoting their brand, but rather than saying, look how good we are and getting some leaflets done, buy your content and then get it out there to people, and they're going to become followers of your blog, followers of your podcast or your videos, or look forward to getting the letter that's going to give them a market update. And then when they come to sell, they're going to go, we need to use that guy because he knows he knows the market. The authority. he's provided information for us, and he must know what he's talking about. So it's a simple, but it takes time. I must stress that. Don't do it for 3 or 4 months and think, oh, nothing's come. We've had people come to us like, they go, oh yeah, we've been getting your emails, and they read it. They don't ring you to say, I've just read it, it's really good. They just read it, and it's only when you talk to them a year later you found out that they're loving it and they look forward to it, or they're complaining if you didn't send one. But yeah, without a doubt, it's
essential. Thank you, mate. Means a lot.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thank you.